Welcome back to Veil of Death MTG. No, the new season hasn't started yet, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun. I once again have the pleasure and honor of having Mons from cEDH TV here, and he actually allowed me to record and process this game off one of his streams. So yeah, it's always a great time being either directly involved or just spectating. Also, about 80% of you watching are not subscribed, so please click that red button. It will help out. I mean, it won't hurt you. For this game we got Mons and Zaxara freed from the Rio. We also got Jason back on his Grolnok Ribbit deck. Keith is here on his Xanathar Steal Your Stuff. And I am on my Tentacle Wings of Doom. Ready to hit it.
Cool.
Yep.
I have a pre-game action, guys.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna exile this boo from tomorrow. Well, that's me.
Alright.
Look.
Morphic Pool. Mana Crypt. Use one of the colorless Soul Ring.
Okay.
Heuristic Study.
And response.
Study. Damn.
Yep.
Exile Snapcaster, and I will force negation that Ristic Study.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Why? Alright.
I wonder.
That'd be all from my side.
Alright, I will draw.
That's
And
nice,
Death,
I like
I'm gonna
that a
mimic
lot.
you because of what I just drew. Crypt. Tap Crypt.
Soul Ring.
Soaring. Using the black here, and then the one still floating. Dark Comp. And I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna this snow-covered forest. Let's do it now. Here's a survival and pass.
I'm going to untap. I will draw a card. I'm going to play a tropical island. Have for green as the Elvis Mystic. And now I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, roll for Crypt as the name of the game.
It feels weird playing creatures.
Odds is damage. That's a 20. Natural 20. Almost off the screen. No damage. Draw a card. Can Marsh Flats into Watery Grave. Mons, bolt me please. I will cast Tevesh. The Doom of Fools.
Boom.
I will activate him to make two little friends. I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep Crypt roll on odds I'm safe. 1. I am safe. So I will trigger Dark Confidant and reveal a Tribute Mage apparently. And take 3. And I will draw for turn. I will play a Swamp. And I will swing my Dark Confidant over at Tevesh.
I would like to block with one of my thralls.
Pass the turn.
So I will go to my turn. I'll put this swamp into play. And I will pass the turn.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play a basic island. I'm going to cast a suspicious stowaway.
Ooh.
That sounds suspicious.
Now officially daytime.
It's a slow bob.
I will pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I would like to cast this Brainstorm. We'll draw 3.
Is this readable?
Cool. I put 2 cards back. Go to my turn. Roll for Crypt. That's an 11. I get bolted. Ow. I will draw this mystery card. Play a Sea of Clouds, and now I have to do some counting. Guess I'll just go for it. I'm gonna cast this Deep Glow Skate. ETB, I double all the counters. Remember, Mons, we talked about this card as an interesting card. And then I'll alt Tevesh,
Yes.
go to 2 and put all of your commanders onto the battlefield under my control. Infinity tokens don't exist in Europe right now, it's hard to get. Zaxara is a blue-black, so I'll make it a treasure. That's upside down since you already upside down with your commander.
Yeah.
Then we have Xanathar, which will be a bird. And this green spirit, which is actually a colorless spirit, will be your Grolnok. And I have a big bird myself here in play. Alright, go ahead. You guys can start casting spells to make my bird grow.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Crypt. I take damage. Dark Confidant. I take 0 damage from that, and then I draw for turn. We're gonna do a Mana Confluence. Alright. Alright. Attempt to cast Tribute Mage.
Counter on Ishai, I pass.
I'm gonna search for an artifact, CMC 2. Wishclaw Talisman. Alright, so 1 and 2. Attempt to cast Wishclaw Talisman. Comes in with 3 counters. Use the 1, tap it, give it to Jason. You get a Wishclaw, and I will go get a mystery card that you guys definitely don't know what it is. I will pass the turn to you, Mons.
I will take my turn and draw a card, and I will pass my turn as well.
I'm going to untap, keep a card, play a Rejuvenating Springs, tap my Alice Mystic to use the Wishclaw Talisman, playing back to 1, and I will give it back to you, Keith. Oh, yes, it is night, so,
Yeah.
So my thing is transformed. I'm going to go to, I'm going to find this card. I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to swing to a death.
Hit me.
I will draw a card when it does combat damage to you. Pass my turn.
Alright, we have a lot of things happening right in this upkeep. One of those things is a Zaxara trigger that's gonna target Jason.
Technically, he gets to look at the top card of your deck. But in online like this,
Yeah.
you might as well
Yeah,
just reveal it.
you reveal here.
I'll just reveal it. It's a Birds of Paradise.
Cool. And I will roll for Crypt. That's a 4, no damage.
And Jason, you can cast no spells this turn.
We'll draw this mystery card. I'm gonna play Silent Clearing. Have 1 colorless floating from Soul Ring, white, lose 1 life for using that. I'm gonna cast the Ranger Captain of Eos. I'm gonna get Esper Sentinel. There we go, found it. So Esper into my hand. It seems that I need to devour, so I will eat the Grolnok. Yes, and I get to draw 3 cards.
Put Grolnok back in my command zone.
Yes. And the 1, and the 2, and the 3. I'm gonna use one of the colorless and tap a Mana Crypt to have another colorless floating and cast an Arcane Signet. And then I would like to cast the Esper Sentinel. And then I'll use Zaxara to make 2 black and cast an Ashiok Dream Render. You know what, Keith? Yeah, I'll do you.
4.
Yeah.
Morphic Pool, Flusterstorm, Urborg, and Drowned Catacomb.
Cool. And exile everyone's graveyard, which only you had anything in it. Combat? Jason. My special boy. I will smack you with everything I got, which is a free Ishai, a free Deep Glow, and Xanathar, which is
5/6.
Keith's commander damage. That is everything for my turn.
Untap. Upkeep, roll for Crypt.
Legacy in Twitch
Safe.
chat says always smack Mons.
Dark Confidant trigger. I take 0. Draw for turn. Land. I'm gonna pay 1 and lose a life and tap Wishclaw Talisman. And with that ability on the stack, I'm gonna Psych Rift Overload. So I will actually get the search.
But then I still have an Esper Sentinel.
Yeah.
trigger.
Yeah, you can go ahead and draw your card.
This is actually how the stack looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And you were going to send Wishclaw to who?
Mons, you can have a Wishclaw.
But it's
it'll
gonna
have no
be
counters, but you can have it.
Okay, it's gonna be 0. Okay, yeah, I pass on cycle.
Okay, cool. That crypt resolves.
You get your commanders into your hands.
Yay! Wishclaw resolves. So I will tutor a card to my hand. You know what? I'm going to save us all some time and choose that card instead. And then I will pass the turn.
I will go to my turn. Take a card. I wanna cast this thing.
Tainted Pact?
Yeah, I wanna cast Tainted Pact. Come on, deck. We don't want that. Yeah, we're taking Wooded Foothills. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Then we're cracking Wooded Foothills. I find a tropical island and then I pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap your card. Play Gaia's Cradle. This is my land return. Cast a Birds of Paradise. Cast an Elvish Mystic. I'm going to cast an Oko. I'm going to +2 up to 6 to create a food token. And then I will pass my turn.
I get to actually not roll for Crypt in the upkeep. I'll survive. I draw a magical card. Shipwreck Marsh, Mana Crypt, go down 1 life Esper Sentinel, 1 floating Soul Ring.
In response, Mental Misstep. I'll lose 2 life, and you may draw your card.
Cool. Soul Ring gets countered. What's my life total at? 32?
32?
Yes.
Correct.
Adnaz.
Adnos.
Nice. I have a Fluster the Storm. And I can pay extra for the Esper Sentinel.
Big sad Adnos.
Mons, the hero we need.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not the one you deserve!
I'm gonna move to end step. I'll be discarding triple lands, Verdant Catacomb, Urborg, and Cephalic Coliseum.
I will go to untap Rip Trigger. I'm fine because it's odds. Dark Confidant trigger. Ooh, Praetor's Grasp. I lose 3. Draw for turn. Attempt to cast Rhystic Study. I will pay the 1. I will go to combat. Tribute Mage Adoko.
You go down to 4.
And then I will pass my turn.
I will go to my turn, draw a card. And I think position I am in, compared to you guys, you're running away. So I'm gonna remain police. There's an abrupt decay on that Rhystic Study. Paying extra for Esper Sentinel, paying extra for Rhystic Study.
Yay! I agree.
So much extra pay.
I know.
Alright, yeah, fair.
Then I pass turn. What a guy I am.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card, play a reading pool. I'm going to shock it in. I'm going to +1 Oko to elk the Esper Sentinel. I'm going to pay 1. That's the Soul Ring. Yeah, and then pay 6 that way. And I'm going to cast Grolnok.
I don't think you need to pay 6 for this, because you only pay... The command attacks increases for each time you cast it from command zone. And this is actually the first time you are casting from the command zone.
Mons is right.
So I only need to pay 4.
Yeah.
Just do untap 2 lands. That's why I have more colored mana. Pay 2. And recast the Suspicious Stowaway. I'm then going to pass my turn.
Roll for crit.
Is it foil?
Bolt me, Mons, please.
Look how curled that thing is.
Oh, damn.
Draw. Arcane Signet. Take 1 more points of damage for an Ishai. I'm gonna move to combat and send this free at Oko.
I'll block with Suspicious Stowaway.
He did. He's super dead. Pass the turn.
During your end step, I will lose a life. And attempt to cast Mystical Tutor. Ooh.
I'm gonna get a counter.
I'm gonna I'll put Talent of the Telepath on top of my deck. Roll for Crypt. 3, I'm safe. I take 4 though from Dark Confidant. And then I will draw for turn. Attempt to cast Xanathar.
I will only get a counter.
I will pass my turn.
I'm gonna go ahead. There's a tri-land, and here's a survival and pass.
I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play Prismatic Vista as my land per turn, +1 Oko, elking the Xanathar. I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing 3 at you, Mons, with Grolnok. Attack, trigger, I mill 3. Which is a Traumatize, Command Beacon, and Fabricate. So everything but Command Beacon goes in my graveyard, and that was a terrible mill. I'm going to cast a Lightning Greaves. I'm going to equip it onto Grolnok to pass my turn.
So untap. Roll for crypt. I get bolted. Kabloomy. I love that sound. Draw. Jason, if I remember, you took 3 from Ishai before. Well, I'm gonna add 5 more to it. Caw. And then, looking at my very strange hand, I will just pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Crypt. I'm doing real lucky on those crypt triggers lately. It's 11, so I'm fine. Trigger Dark Confidant. I take 3 because it solved the equation.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm going to swing the Elk at Oko.
Sure, Oko will take 3, go down to 3.
I will attempt to cast Count of the Telepath, targeting Death. Top 7.
2,
I may cast 2 of them for
4,
free,
5, 6,
if they're instants or sorceries.
Well, let's see what you hit. Grolnok, nothing. Reanimate. Land.
Not bad.
Demonic Tutor.
Pretty good.
Another land. Swords to Plowshares. And another
Also
land.
good.
So you have choice.
All right. Well, I will definitely cast that demonic tutor.
So that's...
And I don't have anything. I don't think there's anything in anyone's graves that matters. So I think the second choice is swords. And I will swords. I will swords my own commander.
Cool.
Okay.
So I will gain 3 life.
What happens with the rest of them?
They. But then that player puts the rest into his or her graveyard. The rest go to your grave.
Thrown like dirty laundry.
So I will resolve that demonic tutor.
Go for it.
And then I will play the card that I tutored for, Mox Opal.
Okay.
Nice.
My bird is growing.
And then I will. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's about to kill Jason. probably.
I like the way you think. 1 Monovault, which again doesn't really help me very much right now.
My bird's a 10/10 now.
I'll make him bigger if you want to kill Jason.
Well, that's the point. Even if he
When
elks
did
it,
I become the threat?
you're easiest to kill. You have already some commander damage, so you know.
I have 8 commander damage.
Well, this is 10 already extra now, so that's 18. So 3 more spells in.
Solve the equation. Tutor for an instant or sorcery. Reveal it. Put it in my hand.
I mean, eventually we gotta have to deal with that flying thing ourselves, right?
I know,
Eventually.
right? I'm gonna tutor for a gun to point at it, so I'm gonna get Pongify.
Oh.
And then I will pass the turn.
In your end step for 1 green mana, I would like to activate Survival of the Fittest. And I don't want this thing. I want to discard it.
Hydroid Graces.
Yeah. I want something different. I want Fastest Oracle. I have this. Targeting
Huh?
this. I will go to my turn and draw my cool card. Tap everything here. And I heard Counterspell. And how about Commander in that case? Here we go. Pass!
Mons has the win in hand, is too scared to use it.
I forgot that he had a Counterspell. I was like, wait, Keith is tapping out.
Oh.
Death Magic doesn't seem to have anything in. Oh, well, it's this gamble
Okay.
that Jason doesn't have anything in. Oh.
Command tower. +1 Oko to Elk Ishai.
Now she's 15/15.
I'm then going to go to combat. I'm going to
Before you go to combat, hold
3.
your horses. Before you go to combat, end of your main phase. Mons, I'll lose 1, and I'll overload the Cycrypt.
Pay 1, and I will cast a miscast.
Cycrypt gets countered.
Yeah, I'm going to swing 3 at Keith with Grolnok. Mill 3 on attack. Gitaxian Probe, Forest, and Gilded Drake. So Forest and Gilded Drake will be exiled pro counters on them. Gitaxian Probe goes to my grave.
That's a good solution to share.
I have to keep blockers up for the bird that is now an elk, so I will just take the fruit.
I'm going to A2. I'm going to cast Gilded Drake, and I'm going to steal Ishai.
You got an Ishai, I have a Gilded Drake.
Pass my turn. I'm not dead.
I'll take 3 Mons. Cool. Then I will draw a card. Alright, how are we gonna dig ourselves out of this hole? Cast Tevesh. Sacrifice my Esper Sentinel, actually. To draw 2. Not bad. Not bad, my friend, not bad. Talisman of Progress. Pass the turn.
You roll for crypt. 10. I take 3 damage. But wait, there's more. Dark Confidant. I take 4 more damage. Ooh.
Ow.
Wait, there's more.
You're dead soon.
Yeah, I think in the future I'm gonna block with that Dark Confidant. It's hurting me real bad. Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Jeweled Lotus. Because he has not been cast from my command zone yet, I will cast Xanathar. I will pass my turn.
How many cards do you have in your hand, Jason?
I have 3.
Now untap.
I have 7 Mons.
I also have 7.
I'm gonna cast a Tainted Pact.
In response, I'm going to crack my Prismatic Vista for an island, and then I'll tap the island, add 2 to that, or I guess a Force of Negation.
Oh no, it's going away permanently too. Draw a card for the turn. There's a Soul Ring. We don't need this one anymore. So I wanna discard Fastest Oracle to survival of the fittest. Here, Veto! I will tap this for black, tap all of this, and cast Veto.
Sure.
Horn of the Dusk Rose. And then I pass.
Okay, I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play the forest. I have Exile with the code counter on it. I'm then going to pay 3, the blue and 2. I'll make X equal to 4. And I'm going to cast Brown Dreams.
In response,
Don't do it.
I will Mana Drain that card.
Oh,
I'll
damn.
make 7 on my turn.
I'm then going to +1 Oko, Oking your Xanathar. I'm going to swing Grolnok and Ishai and the Elf Ishai at you, Keith.
Mm-hmm.
And attack try, I'll move myself at 3. So I exile Simic Signet, and Drink goes to my graveyard, and Brain Freeze also goes to my graveyard.
Alright, I will block and kill Grolnok, and before damage, I will. I'll also block the Ishai.
Just gonna
But
say that.
Before damage, I will Pongify it.
You're on Pong by what? Ishai?
Ishai.
Yep, and Grolnok will go into my command zone. Tap Gaius Cradle for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recast Grolnok.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to equip him with Lightning Greaves. And
Okay.
then I'm going to pass my turn.
I will untap. I will roll for Crypt. 8, no damage. Yay!
Nice. That's kind of important now.
Yeah, draw for turn. Cast Grand Abolisher. I'm gonna cast Doomsday.
Oh, amazing.
I think he wins.
I pass. I think you win
think
too.
you win.
We have to pass.
Well, I do have a win
I
because
cast
I do
Doomsday.
have the how to crack the pile right here.
Yeah, you can crack
Yep.
the Gilded Drake there, right?
Yep. So I will do
Yeah,
this.
go ahead and just
I will do it
showcase and
simple.
you-
I will do it very simple.
yeah.
This is one part of the pile.
That's a very important part of the pile.
This is the second part of the pile. And I'm quite happy that he never caught the final part of the pile. But even though I can still add, there's the third part of the pile.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
most
important
important part of the pile.
Doom!
And then I'll just
Yeah,
put...
Def, you did promise Doom.
Yeah, and I'll put a pier as the last card and there it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So everything else, goodbye. I'll lose half my life. And now I have to organize the Doomsday. So this should be the pile. I'm gonna activate Tevesh, sacking the Gilded Drake, which is not a legend, not a commander either. To draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then I will tap the Crypt for 1 and lose 1 life here for the blue. Cast a Predict. I will choose Fastest Oracle.
Okay.
So Fastest is the top card, which means I'll put my bin, and then I'll draw 2 cards, because that's what Predict does.
Yep.
Now I have
Okay.
no library. I'll cast Lotus Petal, sack it for a black, cast Unearth targeting fastest Oracle Fassa comes in and wins the game.
Yep.
That
Good
is
game.
amazing.
Ta-da!
Good job. Congrats.
I promised you, Doom.
I'm just